I can tell you execution is more humane than life imprisonment. Life imprisonment kills you by degrees. Execution is instant. What do you think? Which is more humane? Which executioner? The one which kills you instantly, or the one which kills you by degrees, incessantly?
They are both equally immoral, but if I have given a choice, I will certainly choose imprisonment. It is better to live somehow than not to live at all.
That's a lie. I bet you 2 million that you couldn't stick it out for 5 years in the cell.
If you are serious, then I bet I'll stay not 5 but 15.
15! 15! Well done. I'll stake my 2 million.
Agreed. You stake 2 millions, I, my freedom.
2 million is nothing to me. For you, you stand to lose the best 3 or 4 years of your life. And I say 3 or 4 years because you'll never stick it out for that long in the cell on your own.
We shall see.
Don't forget that this will be a voluntary imprisonment. The idea that you can let yourself out at any moment will poison your time in the cell. I pity you.
Pity from a banker.
15 years. Strictly obligatory, strictly solitary. You can leave at any time you desire, any time of your own free will. You get all the comforts. You get wine, you get books, you get music, as much as you like, any quantity, any time.
So 8 June 2030.
Ha! An excellent memory.
What else I have to remember? The date of my freedom.
You're a great man.
And you are a rich man.
No, in 15 years, you could be both.
So you do believe that I could do this?
Perhaps. All the time you'd be the judge. Now you see the law.
The bet is the law, my friend.
Why did I ever make this bet? What good has it done? A lawyer loses 15 years of his life. And I lose 2 million. 2 million! His light is always on. What does he do in there? What's he doing? Doesn't he ever sleep? 15 years, I ask you. What could happen in 15 years? War, peace, calamity, floods, disaster. Nations rise, nations fall. Or nothing. My prisoner could have broken down in 15 years. I heard the piano night and day. Soft, sad music. Always slow. Always on the verge of tears, so it seemed. I wrote to him, offering him wine, tobacco. Do you want some? No, he wrote back. One leads to desire, and desire is the chief force of the prisoner. Said nothing is worse than drinking good wine alone. In the second year, the music stopped. The books he requested were classics, philosophy, theology, even chemistry. Then, in the 5th year, the music started again, and he asked for wine. My servant said all he did all day was lie on the bed, eat and drink, and occasionally play the piano. Sometimes he used to shout at them angrily. And then, in the 6th year, it was languages. He mastered 6 of them, and that took him 4 years. Those were happy years for him. Yeah. And then, in the 10th year, he asked for one book. One single book. After devouring 600 books previously, now he wants one book, the New Testament. And he spent a whole year on that. He was reaching out in all directions at once, like a drowning man in a frenzy. Even the notes he sent me were jumbled and confused. He ate less and he drank more. And now, after 15 years of being alone, and not talking to a single human being, I am of the mind he must just die. I mean, that must be obvious to even the most ignorant. To fulfill the bet now will be my ruin, and I will not be ruined by anyone. Not by somebody who's going to spend all my money, my last penny, to gamble, to play, to drink wine, to have fun. Never. Thank you for the happiness in my life, sir. Ha! Can I help you? My bankruptcy, my disgrace. Never. Tell me it makes sense. It does, doesn't it? You understand?
Action.
All I need is the courage to carry out my intention, and that is rapidly approaching. I will kill him. I must kill him. I will kill him. I must kill him. Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, stand there only. Look everywhere. And just shout, where is she?
Where is he?
Yeah. Cut it.
I regain my freedom. Let us think of the true meaning of life. My freedom. Let us think of the true meaning of life. I regain my freedom. Let us think of the true meaning of life. I regain my freedom. Let us think of the true meaning of life.